That subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and thumbs up the video if you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be quoting Mr. Deontay Wilder. If Anthony Joshua really wanted to fight me, why wouldn't he come to my fight and try to fight the winner next? Why would Anthony Joshua go to a non-heavyweight fight, but 2 weeks earlier you couldn't come to the biggest heavyweight championship fight in the world? It's really a shame that Anthony Joshua didn't want to come over and make his presence known to the American audience in the same arena where the three best heavyweights were fighting. Take advantage of an opportunity to be there and call out any of us. That would show he wanted to fight. But if he really wanted to fight any of us, he would have been there. But he declined. That just shows you what type of character Joshua has. So that's what Deontay Wilder claims. That's what Deontay Wilder claims. All I gotta say is this: hypocrite. Hypocrite. Deontay Wilder's a hypocrite. And I'll tell you why. Because he says that if Anthony Joshua really wanted this fight between himself and Deontay Wilder, or even Tyson Fury, or even Luis Ortiz, because he's talking about that those are the three best heavyweights: Luis Ortiz, Tyson Fury, and himself. He says he would have gone to that on December 1st. He should have showed up, been in the arena, and called out Wilder. Well, that's very hypocritical of Wilder to say, because I could be saying the same thing about Deontay Wilder. When Anthony Joshua unified with Joseph Parker, Eddie Hearn was begging and even invited Deontay Wilder to come at ringside so they could help build the fight up. But Deontay Wilder declined. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to show up. They even, I believe, Sky, or was it BT Sport? Either Sky, one of those commentators, they wanted Deontay Wilder to be there as a commentator, alright? Be at ringside. Why didn't Deontay Wilder go? He could have been there, been at ringside, and then call out Anthony Joshua. Just like he says he wants Anthony Joshua, or Anthony Joshua should have done against when he fought Tyson Fury, 2 weeks ago. Why did he decline to go to the UK? Why? Because he didn't want to be in the UK. He didn't want to be in that environment. Keep in mind, Dillian White was there too. Maybe that's another thing that kept Deontay Wilder from going to the UK. Right? Deontay Wilder went to the UK and he was a commentator when Anthony Joshua fought Vladimir Klitschko. After the fight, Deontay Wilder didn't call out Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder didn't go in the ring and say, listen, let's unify. At the time, Anthony Joshua had just won another belt. He was the IBF champion, and he had just beat Klitschko to win the vacant WBA championship. But he didn't call out Anthony Joshua. You didn't see Deontay Wilder go in the ring and say, listen, punk, fight me, let's unify. That was nearly 2 years ago. So he had two opportunities, Deontay Wilder, to go in the ring and confront Anthony Joshua when he was actually in the UK, when Joshua fought Vladimir Klitschko, and when he was invited to go to watch Joshua versus Joseph Parker unification. But in both of those fights where Anthony Joshua fought to unify a belt, Deontay Wilder didn't confront Anthony Joshua. Didn't get in the ring the first time, and the second time he didn't even bother to show up when he was invited. So let's not be going around saying, why didn't Joshua do that? Come to New York and be there and call you out and do all that shit. Because again, I could sit here and say the same thing about Deontay Wilder, and the fact that he didn't do that against Anthony Joshua. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. I'm out. It's just a short video, man.